Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to share with you the exact strategy on how you can completely automate your LinkedIn prospecting without running ads or without doing everything by yourself so that you can start generating additional appointments and close more deals from your LinkedIn profile completely on automation using tools and using systems, right? So, if you're a coach, if you're an agency owner, consultant, or maybe a freelancer who's either looking to just get started with LinkedIn and are not sure of what exactly to do to get more appointments, or if you're someone who's just looking to add additional appointments from LinkedIn on complete automation without spending a lot of time, efforts, and energy, then this is a perfect strategy for you. Now, just a quick disclaimer, there are a lot many things that you can do if you are able to spend money, if you're able to hire people to run the whole LinkedIn platform for you, if you're able to send more messages personally by yourself or with the help of an appointment setter. So there is a lot many things that you can do which is not part of this specific video, but what I'm planning to cover over here is a simple strategy that you can execute if you are short on time, if you are just looking to set up something quickly and just forget about it and just see if that is now working for you and is able to help you with appointments, or if you're just looking to get started with LinkedIn and looking to sign your first few clients on complete automation without spending a lot of time, so that you can start to make more money, right? So with that being said, let's quickly take a look at the system. So the first section I've put over here is the main part, which is how to run this. So as you can see, it's LinkedIn automation plan per profile, right? So this plan that I'm going to share with you is per profile, per LinkedIn profile. Now, if let's say you're a big company and if you have a lot of team members, this specific plan you can apply to all LinkedIn profiles or on all your team members. If let's say you are an agency or a consultant business and are looking to just follow this for your own LinkedIn, you can do that on your personal LinkedIn or maybe your colleagues LinkedIn as well, right? So this plan is per profile. Now, what are the steps involved to automate LinkedIn prospecting? The first step is to automate sending connection invites on automation, right? So this is the first part to grow your contact list. So this is the most important part. We are not looking to just send emails, or we are not looking to just extract emails and send emails or cold emails, because obviously that's a separate strategy. What we're looking to do is build a long-term contact list so that we can follow up with these prospects over life, right? We are not looking to sign or close clients as soon as possible. What we're looking to do is build our contact list, grow our contact base and network slowly and steadily over time, so that it will over time really grow to a lot of connections, which will eventually help you with a lot of clients at a compounding rate. And I'll give you my example on how I did it so that you can see for yourself and not just kind of understand it from a theory perspective, but actually see how I did it, right? So that's the first part. The second step is to automate sending DMs, right? This step we are looking to again not spend a lot of time messaging all these connections that just accepted an invitation, but at the same time, as soon as they accept an invitation, just start sending them DMs on complete automation through the system, so that you are not doing it and it's running without you 24/7, maybe even when you're away or when you're sleeping, right? So once they accept the invitation, to send them DMs, and once all of that is done, the last part is step 3, which is to reply to their answers, right? So the system that I'm going to share with you will only do 60-70% of the part, but eventually once they start replying to you, you'll have to figure out a way to either reply themselves or even automate the reply part, which is something that I also share with you, right? So uh, that's the last step, which is the most important part. This is where you'll make all your leads, you'll make all your money in terms of appointments as well, and in terms of clients as well, right? So the step 3 is to reply and to automate follow-ups. Follow-ups is where the money is, follow-ups is where the business is. And this is just building your network, nurturing the audience, sending them DMs, but the follow-up is where we'll make the money. So these three steps, when done together over a consistent period of time, will start to grow your network, nurture the audience, build familiarity with your audience, that okay, who you are, what you do, what your offer is, and once you follow up with them enough times, you will start to book more calls. So how do we do this exactly? This is the system through a software or an application called Waalaxy. I'll quickly show it to you over here. Let me open Waalaxy website, right? So this is Waalaxy. You may have seen this software, maybe you have come across this software in the past by yourself, or you're already using it, or you're looking at for the first time. So this is the system. As you can see, make LinkedIn your number one acquisition channel, right? And what we are doing is already using a plan that they have already provided, and just tailoring it a bit, customizing a bit, so that we can make it our own and make it work for us, right? So to automate sending new connection invites, we need Waalaxy. To send DMs on automation, we need Waalaxy again, and to reply and to automate follow-ups, we will again need Waalaxy. And there is an option to hire a VA or an appointment setter to handle the replies, because that's something that will not be handled by Waalaxy. It's not possible to do that. Hence, you will need someone else to do it for you. So eventually, you're not doing it as an owner, as a company owner, as a founder of the company, but automating the most important part to someone else, so that the whole system becomes complete automation. Now, again, as you can see, that part is optional. I've put the budget over here. Now, Waalaxy plan is $100 per month. You can check out their plans. The plan that I'm recommending is this one. As you can see, you can click the pricing option, and under the 12 months package, you will see the advanced plan. Advanced plan and business plan both technically does the same thing, but this gives us price benefit. 56 euros is close to $100, and it will allow you to send 800 invitations per month. It is a cloud-based system, meaning once you set it up, you don't have to log in on LinkedIn to work, or to have it work. It will work without you, and you can handle the whole system. Like the system will take care of everything, right? So this is how we will set it up. And once you create an account with Waalaxy, all you need to do is just download Waalaxy Chrome extension, and they have a free plan as well, so you can always use the free plan. As you can see over here, you can always test this out, see if this is helping and adding value. So you can accordingly decide if this system is going to work for you or not. But the free plan will only send 80 invitations per month, as opposed to the paid plan, which is 800 per month, which is going to actually give you an ROI, right? So I already have a Waalaxy account. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open my Waalaxy by clicking this link or entering this URL, app.waalaxy.com. Now I also show you my LinkedIn, just to give you a proof or a demo of what exactly I was able to do following this system, and how many appointments I usually book following this system, so that it doesn't look like I'm just sharing a theory. I'm actually practicing what I'm preaching. So as you can see, this is my LinkedIn, and I'll quickly close this so that we reduce the tabs. Okay, so I'm going to click my profile. As you can see, this is my profile. I have 10,000 followers, and these followers are not followers from my content, they are just my connections. So I'll click my network over here, and you'll be able to see the connections that I was able to build on complete automation. Like if you see, right, 10,000 connections I was able to add on complete automation with the help of Waalaxy. And I'll give you some more proof. As you can see, this is my account on Waalaxy. If I click all time, this option, you can check the results over here, right? And this is how I will be able to build some proof that okay, yes, I'm doing this myself. Okay, as you can see, I've sent out more than 17,000 invitations uh, to prospects over time, right? Over time, and I think I started back in April 2022, and today is almost April 2024. Obviously, it's 8th March, but we are closing to 2 years now of me using the system. So it's been almost 2 years since I'm doing this. As you can see, I've sent so many invitations, and because of sending 17,000 invitations, I was able to add 10,000 connections, which is not bad, right? Now, these are the connections that I can reach out to over and over again over life. I can sell them whatever I want to, be it coaching, consulting, agency services, affiliate softwares, or anything that I launch in the future as well, so that I can monetize my list and at the same time help them grow their business, right? Because that's the purpose. And eventually that's how you'll grow your brand, right? And apart from selling them anything, be it a service or a coaching, it also helps you to increase your personal brand as well, because what's happening is that these 10,000 people, anytime you put up a post, they get a notification, they see your post, they see your content, and that's how you are able to build your brand as well, right? So this is a long term strategy, and it will take some time to work. And the reason I'm giving you my example, so that you see the long term benefits of this and not quit after 1 month or 2 months, because this is how the system is designed to work, right? It's a long term strategy. So the first part is to send in automation, second part is to send DMs, and third part is follow up. Now, how do we do all this thing? What is the exact process to do this? And I'll give you the exact system that I'm using to now manage my Waalaxy campaigns. Now, over here, as you can see, there is an option, start a campaign. All right, so once you click this, there are sequences. Once you click browse sequences, Waalaxy has already created so many sequences, as in there are steps or workflows that will help you achieve your objective or a goal that you want to achieve. Like, for example, this specific sequence or invitation sequence is designed to send invitations on automation. That's the only job it will fulfill. It will not send messages. If you see this sequence, invitation plus 2 messages, this sequence is designed to send one invitation note, and once they accept, it will send 2 messages based on the duration you set. So if you tell Waalaxy to send the first message immediately, it will send the first message immediately. If you tell Waalaxy to send the next message or the second message after 5 days, it will send the next message after 5 days. All on automation. You don't have to do anything. You just have to set it once and it will run it by itself. So like this, there are a lot of sequences that Waalaxy has created, and the one that I use is something that I'll show you. So what you need to do is click LinkedIn option. Obviously, you can experiment with LinkedIn plus email as well. I've tried this and it actually works. It sends emails as well, but for now we'll stick to this current specific campaign that I'm sharing with you, that is only automating LinkedIn. So as you can see, there are a lot of sequences over here. So you can again experiment any of these sequences based on your business type, your niche, whatever. But what I follow is something that I'm going to quickly share with you, and it's really powerful. And I'll tell you why I chose that. So just, if you keep scrolling down, there is a specific sequence that I'm looking for that will send at least 5 to 6 messages. Now, if you see, I found one sequence that will send invitation plus 6 messages. So a very powerful follow-up system already integrated with this type of sequence. This is as good as sending a cold email campaign, right? So if you're from the cold email, cold email space or agency space, consulting space, you have either, or you're already running cold email campaigns, or may have heard of it but never tried it. So the way cold email works is you find out email IDs, you start sending them emails on complete automation, and They will get an email. Once they know what you're doing, they can reply to you. Same concept is applied on LinkedIn, but there's no email at all involved over here. Once they accept the invitation, it sends them a message via DMs, via LinkedIn DMs, right? So the one that I'm looking for is not 6 messages. The one that I'm looking for is invitation plus 4 messages, right? This is the one that I'm looking for, because the first invitation is for me 1 message, and on top of that I just want to send 4 messages, and my object will be achieved. But as you can see, they have so many different types of messages as well. Now some of these sequences are best used on a list of contacts. If you can get if you can relate to this, I have a lot of list of contacts already now, but if you're starting out, these types of sequences will not really benefit you. But over time, a lot of these sequences will open up for you and you as well, and you can do a lot of follow-ups on complete automation, which is step 3, so that you don't really have to do anything yourself. And once they reply, you can either take over the replies or maybe place a appointment setter or a VA to handle the replies for you. So in that manner, it's still automated. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly select this, and I'm just going to click preview. So I'm not going to draft this whole sequence for you, but what I'm going to do is just going to explain to you how this works, and then you can craft a script based on your experience, based on your industry, your niche, accordingly, right? So as you can see, this is the invitation. The first thing that happens is it will send an invitation. Then you can put a delay of a time, like after how many days, once they accept the invitation, the next message should go, which is the first message. Out of the 4 messages, the first message, let's say we put 2 days, then the first message will go after 2 days. Then after the like a quick delay, it will send the next message after 2 days. After the delay, it will again send the next message with the third one, and after the last delay, it will send the fourth one. Now you can start off by uh, personalizing your invitation, by letting them know how you found them, by letting them know some common points, so that the invitation doesn't come across as salesy. And then once they accept the invitation, the immediate first message, what you're looking to do is be direct and let them know what your offer is. So I just straightforward go for the offer. Now you can do A/B testing over here as well. You can either give away a free lead magnet on the first message just to build that authority and trust if you don't want to pitch, or if your offer is very strong and if you're confident that it will really work, then you can just go for the pitch. Depending on your niche industry, it's something that you have to just test it out. I can't really tell you what to do, what not to do, because the data is your answer, right? So just test both version, see which one's working the best for you, and accordingly use that, pick that as a winner and keep working on that, right? So that's the immediate message is the pitch, the first message itself. And then after the delay, you are again sharing with them a follow-up message, letting them know to just check the pitch message that you sent earlier, and even share a few more testimonials and case studies in this second message specifically, so that you build more trust, and you show them that you can help them. Maybe add in one or two competitors, so that they can get an idea of what can you do for them, because you have already helped one of their competitors. So this is what I would put in the second message follow-up. The third message follow-up, I would just keep it as a bump message. Maybe put a funny gif, just to remind them to check the previous messages. And the last message would be just a breakup message, or if you don't want to put a breakup message, just ask them a very direct question if they are interested on hopping on a quick call, or if they know someone else that might be interested in something like this. I usually do the other way, which is ask them if they know someone else that they might be interested in, or if I ask them if they are the right person to speak with. So be creative over here in your messaging. Ask questions if they are the right contact. Just pitch them, share them lead magnets, share free stuff. You have 4 messages, so you can try a lot more things. You don't have to just pitch them in all four messages. Be creative. Again, you can try the sixth message as well, and give some gaps. Don't send messages every single day, because they are busy. They're not going to like check your messages every single day, and it will really come across as salesy. So you like to ideally give a 2 to 3 days of time gap between every message. So this is how you can completely send an invitation, grow your contact base, send follow-up messages as well, and once they reply, you can take over those messages and get them to book an appointment. Now again, as like I said, you don't really have to do it. If you have the budget, you can find any appointment setter online. I have a group as well which you can actually use to find an appointment setter that can actually work on a commission basis, or you can pay a VA maybe $200 to $400 based on the scope of the work. Maybe you're handling 3 or 4 LinkedIn accounts, so just give one VA to handle all the replies of all these LinkedIn accounts, and you can just get that VA to book appointments for you after following a specific SOP or a system, right? So this is how we completely automate LinkedIn prospecting without using ads or doing anything by yourself. Now, what is the ROI of this whole campaign? What can you expect from this, right? So this is also something that I've created for you, so that you just get an idea of what exactly you should expect from a campaign like this, right? So as you can see, the total budget that you're looking at to spend on this, to run this, is $100 per month on Waalaxy. And if you're hiring a VA, then approximately $200 to $400 per month, right? But again, this is optional. But since I promised you to help you completely automate this, the only other way to automate this, if not systems, is to hire someone else. So let's say you don't hire someone else, and you're managing by yourself. Then you're only looking at $100 per month cost. So what do you get from that? So let's say this is 90 days plan, right? You do this for 90 days. So Waalaxy, you paid Waalaxy $300 per month, and you paid Waalaxy $300. Now Waalaxy was able to send 400 to 800, anywhere in between. It will never be 800, it will never be 400 as well. Sometimes it fluctuates. It's not something that I really can control. You just have to test it out. But as you can see, I was able to send a lot of connection invitations, almost 18,000, right? So Waalaxy is very good, hence I'm recommending it as well. So this is what it will average send for you, if 400 to 800. And let's say at the end of 3 months, on a very lower case, on a very lower side, only 300 leads accept your invitation. Very average result, very okay result. Only 300 leads accept your invitation. So you added 300 leads into your pipeline, into your contact list, right? So that's a cost per lead at $1, because you just paid Waalaxy $300 to acquire these 300 leads. That's cost per lead of $1, which is not bad, right? Now the next part is to send the DMs. Now, as we just saw, invitation plus 4 DMs. So technically we are sending 1200 DMs, all on automation. So the cost per message, CPM, is just $0.25, right? And remember, you're not actually doing anything yourself. It's all through system. So 1200 DMs sent to these 300 leads, because we are running invitation plus 4 messages campaign, which I just showed you. So that's 0.25 cost per message. From that, if you send 1200 DMs, what you should look at is booking at least 1% of that what you're looking at is booking at least 12 appointments from that. That is 10% of 1200, right? Which is not that bad. So 10% of 1200 is just 12, which is 12 appointments you are able to book from these 300 contacts, which is again on a very lower number. Maybe you are able to book more, maybe you are able to book less, but on average you should be able to book 12 if your offer and message is on point, and if your audience that you're pulling in is correct or is accurate and is able to see value of the offer that you're bringing into the table, right? So out of those 12 appointments, let's say you close clients at again a very low rate at 20%. So from those 12 you only close two or maybe even three or four, but let's say for this example, two clients you closed. And the total deal size, again, for this example, I'm taking a very small amount. Maybe you are selling very high ticket, 5,000, 10,000, $100,000 deals. To be very honest, that's something that I really don't know. But if you're the more higher packages you're selling, system like this is going to be immensely profitable for you, because if you see in this $2,000 deal, which is a very small amount, you just made $4,000 sales on complete automation by setting it up, by spending just 1 hour on this, and you made 4,000 back at the end of it. The ROI itself is thousand percentage. But what if you close four appointments? Then that's $8,000. What if you book more appointments? And over time, as your connections grow, you will be able to use lot many sequences offered by Waalaxy, or you can use a VA's help to reach out to the same network, same contacts over and over again through either emails, because Waalaxy offer email extraction, or through LinkedIn DMs, right? So as you can see, I can literally message anyone from my list who is qualified and follow up with them and get them to confirm how they or like get them to confirm about my offer, and see if it's a good fit. Like for example, as you can see, this specific lead connected 2 days ago. I'll just quickly open this message, right? As you can see, I already set this campaign on complete automation. This is the message, right? This is a personalized message set up on a personalized invitation note set up on Waalaxy. This is a company code which you have to input, and I just asked this question. This is a sample script which you can follow as well. So he just replied yes, right? This is not a sales script. This is a simple question, and he replied yes. And then I started asking questions. This is done by me and my appointment setter. So obviously appointment setter will not work 24/7, and whenever I see an opportunity when someone is active and even I'm active, then I just reply. I don't really look at waiting for anybody else. If the person is replying, I will just go ahead and step in and reply and see if I'm able to book a call, because if someone is active and they're replying, that's a perfect time to reply back to them immediately and get them to book a call, right? So what I did is I just did a bit more about did a bit more research about what they do, CEO Wine, right? Then I went ahead, opened the website, and figured out the concept is very interesting. So I figured out the best language to use this, and then I asked the next question to lead the conversation forward. That is, how are you going about getting qualified appointments for your programs? So this guy is straight to the point. He's immediately asking, what's your plan? What's your proposal? Because he already saw what I do. He already saw my profile. He already saw the banner that I have put on my profile. He already knows what I'm doing, what my offer is. So immediately he's asking, what's your proposal? Over here, if you see, right, this is the power of doing LinkedIn automation, because once you optimize your profile, once you put up enough content, then you don't really need to sell anything, because they ask you themselves if you can help them. Right? So what's your proposal? We are getting via emails. That's great. Curious, may I ask how many clients are able to get on an average using emails? Again, I'm not really in any hurry to pitch him, but I'm just asking questions. It depends. What's your plan? He's just now getting anxious and curious. What's my plan? So here, obviously, I'm not going to keep on dragging by asking him questions. I just quickly introduce myself. This is how I help. This is how I can help him. This is my website. You can take a look, and immediately ask a question. Let me know if we can set up a quick call sometime this week to see if there is a fit. And then he's asking, what are your fees? I just told them these are my fees, anywhere between 750 to 2000 one time, all the way to 5000 as well, based on the scope of work he wants me to do. And of course, if it's beyond 5000, then I'm definitely going to charge even more than that, right? 10,000, 15,000, whatever, because we never know what clients' requirements are. But this is the standard appointment, standard rates I already gave him on DMs, because I don't want to waste my time and his time as well. At the end of a long 1 hour sales call, if I tell him a price and if he says no, then it'll just be a waste of my time. So again, this is how this is the level of automation you can do. Just send the pricing as well, so that you literally save your time. And this will take some time to craft a proven working script. At this point, after sending so many connection invitations, I am able to do that, but maybe it'll take some time for you, so just be persistent with this. So he just asked me how about 10, 20, 30, and then I told him how about a propose based on a call tomorrow in the afternoon. He said he'll let me know. So perfect day. Hey, so Rajit, happy Friday. Let me know. We can connect anytime today to discuss. Just a quick follow up right now. Obviously, I'm not going to wait for my appointment schedule to log in and send this message, because they log in the Eastern times. Right now, I'm in Abu Dhabi. It's just 11:46 a.m. So I'm just going to step in and send this message to him, because this lead is also from Abu Dhabi. My campaign is in Abu Dhabi right now, and I'm planning to target local leads so that I can get some quick wins, quick business. So this is my campaign. You have to create your campaign as well, right? What is the best strategy that you can do? What is the best audience that you can target? And similarly, you can create an automation campaign for your own agency or consulting business, right? So this is how you set up a automation campaign on Waalaxy, by just being a bit smart about it, not being afraid to spend and invest money on tools like these that will eventually just add in some value to your business. If nothing, add in 300 to 400 extra connections, which you can always reach out to in the future, extract their email IDs and do whatnot, right? So that's the whole video. I hope you are able to understand this process. And as you can see, step 3 is again to automate follow-ups at scale. Just to quickly share with you how I'll do that, I'll just quickly go back to templates. As you can see, there's one more opening that I have in start a campaign, message network only, right? And we already saw there are so many sequences that I can use now that I have so many connections. Send them 4, 5, 6 follow-up messages on complete automation without me doing anything. Just set up a sequences once and wait for them to reply. That's it. So this is the power of setting up this type of campaign. And remember, you can do this for the whole next 12 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, for your whole life, and over time it will really compound. You can add in more profiles and completely multiply this process as well, so that you start get as many appointments as possible, as many deals as possible. You can even get creative, do email outreach as well from Waalaxy itself, right? As you can see in the campaigns, they have LinkedIn plus email both. So let me quickly show that to you as well. And there are 80 sequences over here. So just experiment with a powerful system like this, and I'm sure that your business will definitely benefit with those additional appointments, and you'll be able to scale very fast without spending a lot more time, right? So with that being said, I hope this video was helpful, was valuable. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you liked it, and share with your friends or any colleagues that who might get some value from this as well, just like hopefully you did. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.